heels. I can't put on 3, 4, no hope anymore. Oh, but this is what they've got to answer for. I'm going to stop clapping because I have a lot to say, and I have like 3 minutes to say because that's a really long song. And I wrote it all down, and I realized I can't read and can't use my Face ID to open my phone, so I wrote that song about 2 years ago when I was a senior in high school, and it was the first song I had ever finished. It is still one of my favorite songs that I've ever written. It has a lot of different meanings to me and means a lot to me just sentimentally, and I could talk about that for 10 minutes, but I'm not going to. I get asked a lot by people who are first starting to get to know me or by people who work with me what my fucking plan is and just what it is that I intend to do with my life. And I'm going to give every single person in this room the honest-to-God answer to that question tonight. My pipe dream, if I could have my way, would be to spend every night for the rest of my life doing this. Singing my own songs, my own music, for as many people who are willing to listen, for as long as they are willing to listen. And when I first wrote this song, it really solidified that dream for me. And when you're recording a song in Audacity, I'm going to get technical here for a second. When you're recording a song in Audacity and you export it as an MP3, it asks you to fill out all this bullshit. And one of the things that it asks you to put to like sign into the metadata is the name of the artist. And I don't remember when I created this character, how I created it, when he came into being, but I put down for that artist name, the name Aurelius. Aurelius comes from the Roman emperor. He was a primary philosopher of Stoicism, another thing I could talk about for 10 minutes, but I'm not going to. But the ideals of Stoicism very much tie into my approach to art and personal life and what the character and the alter ego of Aurelius is to me. I'm not going to pretend that I'm the first person to come up with like a masked musical alter ego, but it's something special to me. Basically, Aurelius is to me someone who does not give a shit, does what he wants, says what he wants, regardless of the opinions of others.
Amen.
He dresses like this all of the time. Well, for all intents and purposes, he is everything that I am too scared to be. But his main hallmark that has been in every version of him that has ever existed in my mind is a mask. Something that hides his eyes from the world. And for me, that's an expression of my own fears that I talk about in the song, which is called poetry, by the way. I think I forgot to say that. Basically that fear of having a truth and having art and putting out into the world and being afraid of the world rejecting it. So the mask has always served for me as a way of separating the art from the human being who created it and putting this idealized version of an artist in its place. Being an artist of any form and putting your own emotional truth out into the world takes a shit ton of bravery and it takes a shit ton of external support. So this whole speech has been to say one massive thank you to every single person in this room.
Thank you.
Thank you for making Thank you for creating a space where myself and so many other people can share our art and ourselves wholly and truthfully. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for letting Aurelius see the lights of a stage at least once, even if it's for 10 minutes at 2 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon. Thank you for listening to what he and I have to say. I hope that this is not the end.